Hello everyone. Hi, this is Sandra Otten with www.reasonableddiet.com. I'm a professional motivation expert, a diet and wellness coach, a life coach. But today I am life coaching you in my kitchen. Actually, I'm brown rice coaching you in my kitchen. I'm going to show you how to make very simple baked brown rice. Now, why brown rice instead of white rice? Brown rice is the plain rice with the hull removed, only the hull. White rice has been milled and milled and milled again until it's nice and white and shiny and has all the vitamins taken out of it. That's the rice in the oven right now, just finished after an hour's baking. So instead of putting it on the stovetop in a pot and cooking it that way, which to me, I just didn't cook rice very much because I tended to burn it and just get distracted and how much water to put in, and it just seemed complicated. Now, I know people love their rice cookers. I've never owned a rice cooker, but that would be a great way to make brown rice also. But all you need is a baking dish, water, and brown rice. Simple recipe. It's 2 times as amount of water as rice. So if you're using 1.5 cups of rice, use 3 cups of water. Simple as that. In a baked baking dish, like so. All right, so for an hour at 375, that's it. Can you remember that? I can't even remember it. I can't remember numbers. All right, so 375 for 1 hour, twice as much rice, twice as much water as rice. Now, if you need to leave home and you're not going to be home in an hour, set your oven, if you can, set your oven to go off after 40 minutes, and then the oven will still stay warm enough to get the rice finished, and you can just leave it in your oven until you get home then. And sometimes I even do this when I'm leaving early in the day and I'm going to be home, after work. You could even do it that way. Now, rice will keep in the refrigerator 4 to 7 days. This is the beautiful baked brown rice. And now, at this point, I generally will put it in a, see how wonderfully perfect it is? Can you see that, how wonderfully perfect it is? I could never make rice like this before. And, okay, so what was I saying? Oh, so generally I would rinse it just to get a little of the stickiness and starchiness out. At this point, I would rinse it off and then put it back in this container. Unless I was feeling lazy, then I'd put the container, just let it cool and put the container right in the refrigerator. And then what do you do with brown rice? Well, I make a breakfast brown rice that is where I put it in a saucepan, cut up an apple, put some soy milk in it, cinnamon, and some nuts perhaps, and cook it on the stovetop for a breakfast brown rice. Of course, you could put it in your, this is stir fry, and with your roasted vegetables. I'm about to roast vegetables now, and I'll show you that on another video. And what else do you do with brown rice? Well, just serve it as a side dish. You know what to do with rice, right? So, again, brown rice, not white rice. Don't go for the Uncle Ben's. You don't need to. This is much easier. And I know you don't always have more than 5 minutes, and that's why you make it in a batch like this ahead of time and then put it in your refrigerator so that you have it available whenever you need it, right? That makes sense. What else do I want to tell you about brown rice? Just as a warning, like all the B vitamins are stripped out of brown rice when you buy white rice instead. So they enrich it with other vitamins, but why buy the enriched version when you can just buy the real thing? If you can get to a food co-op, you can buy brown rice usually quite inexpensively. So buy it in bulk at a food co-op is a really great thing to do. It's about 216 calories per cup, and it's got very healthy fat in it, believe it or not. Rice does have some fat in it. And it's got, 5 grams of protein and 3.5 grams of fiber. So it's not a real low-cal Food, that's okay because it's the most nutrients for the fewest calories. It's great in that equivalent, which is what we shoot for, right? The most nutrients for the fewest calories. Brown rice, there you go. This is Sandra Otten with www.reasonableddiet.com. Hoping for peace in the world, wishing you peace of mind. Namaste.